We are starting at 6 with new pushback for Spire over its pipeline fight. Many in the public continue fuming over the company's communication to customers, and it all circles around this email. Spire warning, quote, while the STL pipeline continues to operate today, it is now in jeopardy. Tonight, environmental groups and some area leaders accuse the energy company of inciting fear, and Spire is pushing back.
They say unless it's granted an extension from the feds for that pipeline, it'll go offline next month. It was back in 2019 that Spire opened the 65-mile-long pipeline running from St. Louis to Scott County, Illinois. An appeals court voted to shut it down after an environmental lawsuit. Right now, it's operating under a temporary certificate. News 4's Gabriela Vidal hearing from the company, from community groups as well, about what'll happen this winter if that line gets shut down. Gabby?
Yeah, Paige and Corey, two different press conferences today on the subject with much different tones. Environmental groups and local leaders criticizing Spire for issuing a letter that caused panic among customers. Tonight, Spire defends its customer notification about possible disruptions to natural gas this winter.
There is no certainty past December 13th that this pipeline will continue to operate.
Spire STL Pipeline's Sean Jamieson issuing a sobering statement, but remaining hopeful the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, or FERC, will extend the STL pipeline's temporary certificate and keep providing natural gas to more than 650,000 homes and businesses across the St. Louis region.
Communicating with residents and customers is one thing, but what they did completely overstepped the line. It was extremely reckless, the manner in which they outlined what their concerns were. And I think it's even more troubling because they even admitted themselves that they expect FERC to extend the permit through the winter.
Looking back, do you at all wish you would have approached that letter any differently?
I think the letter was entirely appropriate to keep people informed. It was never intended to do anything more than say, this is the current situation.
While groups like the Environmental Defense Fund and Sierra Club are pushing for FERC to keep the pipeline operating through the winter, Natalie Carras with the Environmental Defense Fund argues Spire is prioritizing its own pipeline success over looking for alternative sources for natural gas.
What I have seen from Spire is really a focus on its affiliate-backed project. There's a menu of options that Spire Missouri has when it's planning the gas supply portfolio, and those decisions are not made transparently.
Spire Missouri President Scott Carter says even though they're looking for alternative resources to supply natural gas if the pipeline is shut down, there's just not enough in the market to meet the needs of the region.
What we've done is gone out and contracted additional capacity that would bring gas into the regions where we need it. But frankly, there's not enough gas to replace the 350,000 a day we get off of Spire STL. It's not just a question of having gas available or capacity available. It's where that gas shows up and can we use it effectively to serve our customers.
Right now, FERC is set to review Spire STL's pipeline contract on November 18th. I did reach out to FERC for comment on whether they do plan to issue an extension, and a spokesperson did respond to me in the last hour saying that because this is a pending matter before the commission, they could not discuss further.
All right, so Gabby, customers who might be hearing this tonight, they might be wondering, okay, what happens after December 13th? Is my home going to lose access to natural gas right away?
Well, according to the president of Spire, Missouri, he says no, but that can kind of depend whether or not what temperatures get colder. And without this pipeline, they said that they would need to start shutting it down for some businesses to conserve for critical need, like businesses, hospitals, nursing homes. Then it could start affecting other areas such as homes when the pressure starts dropping. But again, they tell me that this is not the goal in this situation.
There were plenty of viewers, though, who got that letter, read it, and were wondering, was Spire actually trying to build up public fear to put more pressure on FERC to extend the pipeline certificate? What are they saying about that?
Yeah, they were addressing that question today, too, that was asked. Now, Spire's president and the general counsel for the STL pipeline both say that the intention was never to put pressure on FERC, but simply to inform the public.
Certainly a lot of layers to this, that's for sure, Gabby, and we'll keep following that. Thank you.